Hey guys, it's me, EODGamerZ here. In this video, I'll be taking you step by step how to craft the best quarterstaff that you can possibly do. I have here 100 plus normal, level 82 and above quarterstaffs, all expert of them, not one pages. I have 2 pages of them, 100 plus that we have, all different types, and I want to share with you exactly step by step the thought process, what are quarterstaff users looking out for as well, so that you guys can get into crafting in your very own time whenever you want to. Now, let's jump in first. For those of you who haven't seen like the other categories that we have seen, this is the ones that we all did already, the ones in purple over here. Now we're doing quarterstaffs. Check the channel out if you're interested in any of the above. But next up, we'll be doing any one of these, not in order of course, but let's right now jump into the spreadsheet that I have. I want to help you get started on understanding quarterstaff. The most important thing that I want you to know, step 1, is know the bases. Unlike a lot of the other weapons in the game, like bows, like wands that we saw, quarterstaff users actually have quite a number of options. The best in slot I see from the community is actually the Gothic quarterstaff. This is the one that they like. Of course, the top 3 are a bit like competitive, but the difference is Gothic has a very high crit chance. So if you notice here, this has 11.5%, whereas your Crescent is also really nice because it has a much higher base attack speed. So attack per second, you can see is 1.4, whereas the rest is all like 1.4, 1.4. So Gothic, higher crit, Crescent, attacks faster. The base attack is of course very similar and comparable. Long is the one in 3rd place with a bit more reach as well, with decent amount of base attack and stuff like that. The expert slicing out of all 4 of them is like the lowest because it doesn't have too high crit. This has like just normal amounts of attack. It does have a lower bottom range, so any of you who don't like RNG or wide range, this is a little bit more consistent because it's a little bit tighter as well in terms of your min to max range, which is quite good, especially if you want a bit more consistency, but it's not the top pick out of all of them too. Now, 2 more that I want to talk about is, of course, your expert barrier quarterstaff. This one gives you a bit of block chance with a pretty low max range, as well as your expert crackling quarterstaff, which is the most unique out of them, as is the only one with lightning base damage, which means it doesn't really get a lot of benefit from physical percentage and stuff like that. So there are some key things to take note of. We are going to be doing all of them in this video as much as we can, and I'll show you how different essences are applied to each and every single one of the types. Of course, hopefully we get a godlike, Gothic, Crescent or Long. That will be really nice, but all of them are pretty solid. The bases don't really like deviate too much, except like maybe a bit 1 or 2 things. Next up, of course, is knowing the stats, step 2. So there are many stats for weapons and it's very confusing, especially if you are not a staff user, a quarterstaff user. You need to understand what are people looking out for. Out of all of the different stuff, the most important thing that I want you to know is melee skills don't matter as much to Hmong users. This is of course in the first league early access. If you're watching this sometime in future, we might have an updated guide on the channel as well for future leagues. Melee skills drain a lot of mana, whereas your other stats, because everyone is fighting for the suffix. Crit rate, crit damage fight for suffix slot, attack speed fights in the suffix slot. These crit and attack speed scale up very well as time goes by, and it doesn't have a cost associated with higher crit and higher attack speed. Melee skills, damage goes up, but your mana cost ramps up dramatically as well. So that's why quarterstaff users don't really like melee skills, and you will see a lot of the weapons, especially the high tier ones, focus on 2-line crit and 1-line attack speed. Note that the weapons that you are looking for hopefully is a level 82, because your attack speed and crit caps out at 73 and 77 respectively, but your physical percentage caps out at 82. That's why we went ahead and got like 182 and above quarterstaffs. It was a very difficult feat. If you're interested how we got it, we also share on the channel as well, talking about bases too. That's how we get most of our gear, to do this kind of content for you guys, educational, to help you understand step by step what we're looking for. So top priority we're looking for, of course, in the suffix is these 2 lines with crit rate, crit damage. And for your main stats, your prefixes, I'm actually looking for physical percentage, flat physical, lightning damage, high lightning damage is okay, elemental is also really nice. These are all great stats that I'm looking for. What is the next one? Next one is going to be your essences. What are the picks? Now, there are many schools of thought. There are many ways of doing this, and I just want to share with you my method, which takes into account costs. Now, if you are using these essences, out of all 12 of these, the most expensive ones is lightning, haste, and attributes. Excuse me. Out of all of them, I think that the best one to go for personally is going for speed, because speed nets you attack speed. It will help you lower the permutations and combinations, because you still have to factor in whether it's a high roll, low roll. If we use speed, it only costs us right now, as of time of recording, 3 Exalted, which is a lot cheaper than, for example, Lightning, which costs us like 4 times the price. And speed, if you wanted to greater essence of haste it later on, it will cost you an arm and a leg, like almost 2 divines worth. So using speed at the very beginning, I think is the most efficient, so that we can snipe out a desirable line, since we can guarantee that. Another school of thought is using physical damage, but the problem is physical damage or physical torment here, essence of torment, might get you like leech physical attack as life, leech physical attack as mana, which competes in the suffix if you're trying to go for the perfect gear, which is why I don't really care too much about that. I want to focus a bit more on the haste, whereas I'll leave RNG for high roll physical and stuff like that a bit later on, because I do not mind lightning, I do not mind a high roll elemental, as I'll show you in a bit. So that's my thought process in terms of efficiency. Of course, likely if I can go haste all the way, I will, but for the crackling stuff, the one that is electric or lightning damage, I will and might consider using Essence of Lightning, especially if towards the end I might not have enough haste. We'll see how it goes. Of course, right now up to here, we've talked about the overall landscape of things. By now you already understand the rough lay of the land, but I want to show you the profit and loss, because these things are important. There's no point crafting if you can't make money, right? You might as well just buy it off the market. So what is the stuff that's going on in this video? What I have here is 105 approximately common Quarterstaffs. This is about, now this is super cheap. Like all in all, 8 divines, and Exile prices has plummeted crazily. So it's actually quite affordable to do this like mass crafting. The hard part is to find you a seller for all of these Quarterstaffs or gathering it. Otherwise, you can be like me, go to the trade site, click one by one, or farm it yourself. We talked about how to farm it yourself, as I got most of these stuff from as well. Bulk of the cost comes from the raw materials itself. Half of the cost actually comes from the common white staffs, and the rest of them is Essence of Haste, Essence of Electricity, Greater Essence of Torment. It's slightly cut off here. Greater Essence of Torment is also being used to help me in case if I see like the first 2 lines are good, I won't hesitate to like use a Greater Essence of Torment to force out the physical line for the later part. The hard part is getting the crit and crit damage. That one's a little bit trickier. And of course, we're going to do Chaos, Regals, Exalted as and where we want to go along. Total cost 7.6. But now that we know the negative side of things, what's the positives? Because we want to know the upside, right? And that is the most important thing. Let's talk about the blue sky. Is it blue sky, blue sea scenario? The most best food for thought that we can think of, winning the lottery kind of style, and that is our mirror picks. So mirror picks over here, there are 2 types. One is the elemental damage staffs. On the left, you can see mirror tier, and the right side over here is a physical damage, which a lot of you who play like other weapons, like maybe if you're a Titan, if you, for example, are a bowman, ranger, deadeye, these are like more familiar on the right hand side. Whereas the left one is also a mirror tier for the monks. They love it a lot. They go for like P7, P9 physical. So the most important part is looking at the DPS here. One important thing in the tooltip, elemental damage is not factored into this tooltip over here. So that is something that you need to take note of. So it doesn't mean it's a low DPS. A lot of us like to search by DPS. If it has this elemental damage with attack line, just take note that it's not calculated in this DPS number. So it shoots up rapidly as well. That's why it's mirror tier, even though it's only at 800 DPS. So notice they all have attack speed, hit damage, hit rate, hit damage as much as you can. Of course, this one over here doesn't have crit damage, but they trade it off with decent amounts of crit hit chance anyway, with a nice number of attack speed. I'm not exactly sure why physical damage as life is important. Maybe there's some sort of sacrifice mechanic that specific builds use for the monks, such that they can sacrifice maybe life instead of mana, perhaps, then they can leech it back or something like that. If any of you who play this life leech meta, do comment below as well. It will be interesting for a lot to learn. By end of the day, crit hit chance, higher priority, attack speed, and ideally we're going for crit damage so that we can hit the majority of people that wants to play like different builds, not only caring about life leech. Perhaps they are sufficient already in mana cost with their rings and stuff like that. So that is for the top notes. You can see we are going physical percentage, flat physical, and either a combination of physical percentage and accuracy or elemental damage with attacks. That's the top tier. But we aren't so lucky. So let's just talk about stuff that we can actually break even. We spend about 7 to 8 divines. Can we get back our 7 to 8 divines? And I just put a very modest 700 DPS, guaranteed high roll in attack speed, so 20% in attack speed with just a crit hit chance. So I don't even care about the last suffix line. As long as we hit something with 700, we are goody already, we are really happy. And then it seems quite achievable as well. First, our Essence of Haste needs to hit a 20% on attack speed. That is a must, which we most likely will be able to get quite a number of these. And we need to hit a 700 and hopefully have crit hit chance. So that is quite a few asks, but hopefully we can get at least one of these. 700 DPS, what does it look like? From what we are seeing here, all we need is a nice P5 in physical. So anything above 120% physical damage looks interesting with a P6 flat physical, or some of them have P3, so you can compensate. Like if your percentage is very high, you can go with a slightly lower P3, but on average, 120% physical damage threshold with a P5, P6 physical damage, and hopefully a high lightning damage, like a P8, should get us to somewhere around 700 if there's crit rate and attack speed. That's the rough rule of thumb so that we can just imagine it. But no worries, I'll remind you as we go along. But that's the lay of the land, and it's probably useful in terms of the theory. But now we want to take that theory into practice because a lot of the decision making is a bit trickier when you have to do it. Now I'm going to get right into it. We'll start off first with the normal staffs. I will do them mix. I won't like prioritize Gothic, Crescent or something like that because I want to make it as flexible as we go along. But let's go ahead. So let me just remove this filter over here. And we'll start doing first things first off with Essence of Haste. I don't care what it is, I'm just going to slap all of them with it. And hopefully the objective here is getting a high roll in attack speed. But to be honest, I think even if it's not a high roll, I will still go. Because at the end of the day, the DPS numbers can make up for it, especially if you get a very high roll in physical attack percentage and stuff like that. So out of 6 staffs, we don't even get a single 20% line, which is quite sad, which means it's quite difficult to get. So I'll go ahead and like slap all of them with another one. So we have a nice 73. This is unfortunately a low roll. So this doesn't look like our 8 divine item to get our money back. This one could be though, because it has a pretty decent physical damage with decent attack speed. We need at least about 170%, 150, 160% percentage. Then this one will make up for it. This one looks quite decent, 103 with 18%. So even our first roll, we have some promise already, some interesting ones that we're going around or like getting started with. And this one's like total trash, right? So I'll just like dump the ones that are promising. I'll put them here. Like this one here, we'll check them all together later on. And all the junk ones, you can reforge them, but to make it a bit more like dramatic, I'm just going to like sell them off so I can get more gold for myself as well. So, okay, let me just dump these. By right, you should check them. I think it's not worth it, but I don't want this video to be like super long. I want to check those that only have a bit more potential. Again, disclaimer, you can again reforge them if you have 3 of the same kind. And everything, if you're slightly earlier into the game, you want to make best use of your money, is great. But for me, this is in the middle of late league right now, and we are only looking for the best of the best to get our money's worth. If not, it's just going to sit in our inventory and hog up tons of space for a really long time. So second cycle here, finally we have our first one here. It's on a slicing, so it's okay, but we'll take that. Slicing is the one that has a very tighter range in terms of the range numbers here, 65 to 108. In case you guys forgot, I'll remind you along the way. That's what I'm here for. But regardless of what they roll, I'm just going to augmented them and we'll see. So we got accuracy rating, this did a high roll in coal, so we'll probably keep this and check this. This one here is a T2 coal with decent attack speed. I mean, at this point, I don't mind checking it. So it rolls into a T1 accuracy straight away. It's like dead. I won't check the first one because it's a dead line. You could chaos it, but it's a low attack speed, so I won't even bother with it right now. I want to increase the chances. A T3 elemental damage with attacks, we'll check that in a bit. We have a nice physical with attack speed line. It's a T2, but it's still salvageable. And a T3, T2. This one, I can just dump it off. Yeah, I can just dump it off already because it rolled into attribute requirements. It's a low roll physical, low roll attack speed. No point spending the chaos, which is roughly around like 6-7 exalted now. Roughly the cost of a base just for hopium. I don't think it's very worth it. So let me just put aside the 2 with a bit more potential here. the ones that we're going to check, and the rest of them, okay, this one's also not too bad. So we have quite a number, and I'll go ahead and dump the hopelessness into the bin forever. Let me keep going. So next up, and we'll just like get done with all the simple steps of filtering. And you can see, as we are doing this, you can see the hit rate. It's not very easy to get a max roll attack speed. Out of like 18 we did, we only got 1 so far. It might be my RNG. I think I'm really, really bad at luck. But oh, this one's nice. This one's nice, isn't it? It's T7, but low attack speed. We'll keep that for sure. We can check. Okay, this cold damage is a T5. We'll check that. The rest of them don't look promising. Low roll attack speed. Yeah, it doesn't really look too good already. Because I have quite a few to plow through. So I can afford to actually like just dump them if I don't think that they have too much promise. But if you have lesser budget, you want to maximize your chances, again, you should be checking as many as you can, reforging them if you can too. I just want to put that out because some people might misinterpret and say that, oh, EOD says just junk the ones that look like half-half. If you're earlier in the league, those might also be really, really important. So again, another 6, no max rolls. We are close, but none of them getting that max roll that we so desire. T8 lightning, this is good. So this one has promise. I like to always I realize as I do these crafting things, I like to keep like the best stuff towards the end, and then all like the middle tier ones, I try to do them earlier on. You know, the analogy is like, you know, when you're eating your dinner plate, and apologies for any vegetarians out there, do you prefer to eat like the good stuff first, like your meats, and then like save your vegetables to the end? Or do you prefer to eat the vegetables first and then leave the tasty meat portions towards the end? Again, I'm so sorry vegetarians that you have to hear that. But yeah, I prefer to like leave all the good stuff so that we can try it out all at once. It gives you that better adrenaline. It finishes it off better as well, right? Makes you feel a little bit nicer towards the end. Okay, so what are we having? So it's really, really tough to get a high roll in attack speed. Not even like looking at the second line. To get a max roll attack speed is so tough. T3, there is still hope for this one. So I'll keep the back 2. These 2 looks a bit promising. So we'll keep these 2. The rest of them, honestly, don't look too great. T1, T2, yeah. Again, I could reforge them, but for the sake of the fluidity of this video, it's very important. So let's keep going. 18%. Okay, 19%. Okay, we are getting a bit more high rolls here. I feel like there's a bit more hope in this ones. T5 lightning, T5 attack speed, we'll keep that. A T4 physical, unfortunately, is T1. I can check that now. Leech as mana. Okay, those are mid ones, I'll check. Oh, this one has hope. This one has hope. If I can get a high roll in attack percentage, this one could be nice. Unfortunately, it's on a barrier quarterstaff, so it's not the ideal. We got intelligence, which is alright, I guess. Lightning damage, okay, that wouldn't sell. You'll probably just sit there for ages. This is something that I will check, because it might be revived. I'll chaos this now. It's a high roll attack speed on a crescent, so I don't mind it. It's decent. It's not the worst, not the best. I mean, it's just like okay. What did it remove? It gave me flat physical rating. I can do it again. Again, if I press 2, it's like a cost of an entire base. It gave me mana, so that's decent. So I'll check it again. Stun duration. T6 lightning. We can go for one more. T6 physical. Now, I don't mind chaosing because at this point, I have 3 lines that I want to keep. Attack speed, high attack speed, decent physical damage flat, and decent lightning damage. The rest of them, so it's a 50%. It removed the physical, so it's still a 50%. It removed the attack speed. So in my opinion, like that's dead right now. T8, this is quite exciting. This one is quite exciting. Let's check. Gain mana. So like these middle ones, oh, crit damage. These middle tier ones, I don't mind checking at all. Unfortunately, low roll into physical flat. That's so sad. That is quite sad. Lightning damage, can we get rid of that? Low physical flat. What did it remove? What? Gain mana, okay, it removes stun duration. Oh, nice. Okay, so this is pretty nice. It's a T5, T6 physical flat, T5 physical flat, and a mix of accuracy and physical damage at T8. So this one actually looks not bad. So I'll put it in, I will consider this like completed for the sake of this video. you could like RNG it and stuff like that and keep chaosing it. But at least let's cash one in the back, shall we? If not, it'll look really sad if we have nothing to show for it so far. And the rest of them, of course, nothing to show at all. Get out of here. Wait, actually the first one. Did I want to keep the first one? Can't exactly remember. Best part about vendoring them is you can always buy them back. Okay, the first one I wanted to keep. So thankfully, didn't make a dumb move already. Half the back of the first page and looking good. A lot of them have promised so far. Oh, max roll. Is this a max? Oh, okay, 25 is the max. Have to get used to the numbers. Every time you change the weapon, you have to get used to like the numbers in general. From like staffs, cast speed and stuff like that. Switching around a lot. And we do a lot of these like videos on the channel. If you're interested in the other ones, you can check it out too. We have actually quite a few that's not bad. So I will, this one is a T, okay, this is a T7. So let me just open this. Oh, open another T7. It's because it's currently like 1/3 chance of hitting the line that I do not want, which is accuracy rating. I want to make it a favorable 50-50. So now it's like a 50-50. So I'll take it. It turned a useless thing into another useless thing. And now it's like freaking dead to me. I have to pump so much resources into it to check. It's like T2 physical. So it had a lot of hope, almost max roll, but now it's dead. This one looks mid. This one is mid. This is mid. This is a T3, T4, mid. T4, 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 T3. Okay, we'll keep this one. We'll keep this one and then we'll check the mids. Mr. Mid 1, that's also mid. Mr. Mid 2 is a low roll, yeah. So Mr. Mid turned into Mr. Low, so whatever, man, get out of here. So next one, let's do this. We are down to our next batch. It's quite hard, right? Just even though we are sniping the attack speed line, you can see that it's very difficult to get the other one right still. So that's why doing in bulk really helps. Like even if you get a T5 attack speed, your top line might be absolutely ass clapper. Okay, let's see. This one worth checking. 3 melee skills on other like bows and stuff would be really nice. Like bows and quivers, these will be really nice. But unfortunately, it's a melee skills on a quarterstaff, which doesn't sell well. Like, I mean, it's all about whether you can sell it at the end of the day. And if people don't buy it, then we won't craft it. Unless, of course, you're crafting it for yourself, then by all means, some of these are really, really solid ones. But for me, I want to go mostly for profit. I see like a low roll in attack speed, mid roll in lightning. So I won't even use chaos to like rescue that. Don't think it's worth saving at all. This one maybe, if it rolls quite nicely. It did roll quite nicely. So let's open one more. Stun duration is a 50-50 now. I'll take that because I don't want to invest more in something that I know that is not going to be desirable, right? So I rather know ASAP. It turned into a T1 physical damage rating and accuracy rating. So I don't mind going because it still kept that physical flat. The suffixes are absolutely messed up. I went into high roll in the cold. So let's just do one more. Yeah, it removed attack speed. So totally messed up. But at least we try. At least we give it a try, right? Giving relationships a try. Sometimes it's always good to give it one last go. Okay, let's do the currency here. Take out a few more of haste. 14% attack. Oh, this is 21. Wait, this is the second highest, right? So highest is 20, the T7. Second highest is like 20. So my rule of thumb in my mind is like 20% and above. Looks tasty already. Easy to remember as well. That is my benchmark at least for a good one. And then like T5 in my mind, if anything is above T5, it looks tasty. 120% and above physical damage is great. Other than that, these honestly don't look very appetizing to me. We'll just check like the mids because they will be dumped anyway, right? Oh, high fire though. So this is like mid all around. This is oh, crit chance. This one has hope now. That's the first crit chance we've seen so far, right? Okay, let's check crit chance, boy. Crit chance. What did he give me? Light radius. Oh, high lightning damage. Sheesh. What the heck? Cold damage. Okay, I don't mind removing cold damage. I don't mind removing light radius and accuracy. So we are 50-50 basically. What? Wait, what? did it increase my my attack speed? I wish there was a before and after, you know. For you guys, you can just like rewind 5 seconds. For me, I have to use all of my brain. I think it removed the percentage, something. The physical percentage is also gone. But it still looks decent. I'm counting like what can I go wrong. So cold damage, increased stun build up. Those two things can go away. It's not a super high roll. It's a very high roll attack speed. It's a T7 lightning. And it's a T4 flat. Okay, I would say if you have money, this one could be a whittling candidate. Although, yeah, it probably is a whittling candidate if you really wanted to force it. It's a T4 though. I don't know. Okay, personally, I probably think that we could snipe the increased stun build up away, and we could get rid of the cold damage. But for the sake of this video, I don't want to spend like freaking Omen or Whittling, right? Let me just take my gamble. It's a 33% chance. I do feel like a gambler today, so frick. They lowered my lightning damage. It always happens like this, you know. Freaking what? You give me T2 and T1 lightning damage. What a frick! Now it's dead. Okay, I'm just gonna junk it. The bottom looks so nice. Max roll attack speed. I mean, okay, maybe I'll keep it. Maybe I will have feelings for it one day. And then I would like try to invest more chaos in it and try my gamble. But today is not the day. We still have this guy who has more hope. Now is no hope. Okay, so I will dump him in the completed stash. I mean, he's not completed, but he's more completed than the ones in the garbage at least. For sure, for sure. Let's smack all of them. Looking again for high, 22% attack speed, T6 lightning. Oh, with a 100 and this is a really high elemental damage though. Okay, this batch looks a lot more promising. We have a lot of big guys to check. Oh, I like that. That's really good. That's really good. Don't even know what I want to torment any of them, to be honest. These are sadly low roll all around. Low rolls all around. This one, T3, I'll take it. It's a 1. Yeah, we'll just frick. Okay, I don't want to invest too much. I mean, it's still a 1 for 3, but sunk cost fallacy. You already spend half an item on it. I'm not gonna sink more because it gives me bad luck. You know, when it gives you bad luck, even though technically it's a favorable thing to check it still because it's still favorable. 66%. It's not even a high attack speed anyway, so screwed. Oh, wait, no, is it the highest? It can go all the way up to 28. That's the first 28, 27, 28 that I've seen. That is crazy high. Oh my goodness. This is the highest one yet. Sheesh. Oh, a T6 cold damage. We keep winning, boys. Okay, just when I said it. Frick. Okay, let's see. We'll just check all of them. T4. I think I jinxed it. Frick. Okay. I'll set those aside first. Bad boy number 1. Bad boy number 2 with that massive attack speed stat. The rest of them are like T5. Okay, I'll check T5. Accuracy. Frick. T4. Okay, check it. Low cold. Don't even want a chaos stat. Low everything. Get out. Okay, next. Our first page is done. So we are on to our second page, and this is the fun part now because we'll get into the crackling. Currently, we're just seeing like the normal sticks, but let me show you a lightning stick shortly as well. Lightning stick, lightning fast. Okay, this one looks decent. T5, T7, T5. We'll take that. And that's why we do this like bulk crafting, because as we go along, you can also get a sense of the hit rates to decide whether should you just buy the freaking stick up on the market, or do you want to like craft it yourself. At least we give you like guys some insight. Okay, it's really bad. The subs are so bad. We of course have a bit more success on a lot of others, but it is interesting to see the hit rate of staffs based on this method as well, to see whether we can actually get something good. So first page done, we're almost at the lightning sticks. Oh, did I forget to sell that? I mean, if he stayed here, there was a reason, right? Maybe he was good luck for some. Maybe he was good luck, and it's turning out to be a godlike stick. It doesn't want to be sold. Oh, not bad. T9. He actually is a godlike stick. Oh, wow. Okay, I mean, it's a lot of high flats. It's a lot of high flats. Oh, okay, I'll chaos this. I don't mind taking away one of the flats and getting a very high roll physical percentage, or the leech and gain life. It remove attack speed. What the frick? How is that even? Okay, T3, T7, I'll take that. This is also a 20%. Oh, it's a T. Oh, this one looks quite nice. This one looks quite tasty already. T5 physical flat. That looks quite promising. T1, yucks. Cold damage. Okay, not too bad. We got a few keepers this time, boys. Got a few keepers. So let's move this. Oh, this is Mr. Low. Mr. Low stays there. T1, T6. Okay, all of these are dead to me. So goodbye. Goodbye, staffs. Okay, next set. Okay, we will hit. We are hitting. Let's get all the normies out of the way first. The normal sticks. And then we will do the beautiful electric sticks shortly. Attack speed. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Anything good? 60%, not that high. We can check the 60%er. Then we will chaos this. Leech. I don't mind investing more. It's a 21%. It's a low roll. It's technically still... I haven't given out on this one because it's not that bad luck. It still has a decent amount of attack speed. Until it messes up. Oh, crit chance. Never give up. I'm never gonna give you up. Okay. This is a tough one. I'm looking for high physical percentage. It has a lot of elemental damage, but a low in fire. And it has... Okay, I'll take my chances. Stick looks promising already. But what accuracy rating? What the frick? Crit chance is still there. We still have attack speed, so we keep going. It's just moving around. Oh, lightning damage is now T8. What the heck? Shit. Okay, rotated the last line. Lightning damage. Oh, physical. A low roll physical. Ah, that's so tough. I mean, it's a T8, T7 lightning and cold with a very nice attack speed and crit hit chance. Leech life is... I guess for some niche builds, I feel like this one might be a candidate for someone else to use for Omen of Whittling. Not me, I'm poor. Very, very poor. Doing all these tests for us, doing these crafting tests. But for good reason, right? It does help you guys out. And if you guys, of course, find it helpful so far, do give me a like, comment, and subscribe for more such future content. Really will help the channel out a lot. But okay, let's check these before we dump them. Oh, I almost gave up on him. He looks so unpromising with the accuracy rating and attack speed, but he max rolled elemental damage. So now, my boy has hope. Okay, we are at 50-50 here. I want to make it favorable for this one. So, okay, now we are basically 2 for 5, right? 2 for 5 chance of it going wrong. Yeah, and it went wrong. What the frick? Freaking rigged game. Okay, let's keep going. I mean, maybe the same thing could happen again. Oh, 24%. Oh, the same thing happened again. Will history repeat itself? Will I get shafted again? Shafted by a shaft. No better way to frame it. Oh, it's a low roll crit hit chance though. Normally it's like, if we can get 3 or 4%, it would be crazy. But it's a very high crit damage and a decent attack speed. Let's go. Oh, T4? T4. Ah, low roll in the physical. Oh, okay, I'll keep it. Good promise. Good promising stick right there. Okay, now we are on to the crackling staffs. The crackling staffs. Do I have any essence of electricity? Oh, I still have a good amount of haste. So let's just use haste first. And because attack speed is like universal, right? Everyone loves it. Everyone loves attack speed. Every weapon loves... Oh, T6, T6. I love it already. T7, T4. I mean, on an elemental stick, I don't mind. Oh, this was decent as well. Okay, for the elemental sticks, I'm just going to check it right now. Because some of you might be like, come on, EOD, check your sticks, man. So I'm just going to do it right now as well. The physical stick, I'll check it together, the rest of the physical sticks. But elemental sticks, let's do them all now. Okay, this guy, okay, we'll check him. We'll check all of them, okay? We won't save money. Now that we have saved money already a little bit, we try to check all of them. We're looking for elemental, I think, high roll and elemental. Because physical damage percentage matters nothing. So watch me get a very high roll physical damage percentage in this video if you don't believe me. Flat. I won't rescue this stick. This is probably not going to sell for a lot of money either. This one. Okay, we check this one. Leech mana. Lightning. Oh, a T6, T5. Fire, T6, T5, T1 coal. Yeah, I'm going to chaos this. Of course. Accuracy rating. We meet again. I'll come back. By right, you should dump all of them into the reforging bin and craft them. But I prefer the video to flow smoothly. So I'll prioritize on dumping them. And I do need gold anyway. So excuses for me dumping the bad luck. Bad luck. T7, oh, it's a low T1. Oh, it's a T5, T3. Okay, you know what? We already bought the sticks. Let's just check all of them. Frick, a Regal is not there. Oh my goodness. This is tempting, man. This is tempting. Flat physical is never a bad thing. This one looks quite promising. Why is it giving me physical percentage? My dude, you're on the wrong stick, man. What? Okay, I'll chaos that. Fire. You remove the one important... Okay, no, it's flat physical, so it's alright. Of course you have to give me a physical percentage, right? Thanks, game. You're the best, man. Melee skills, leech life. Okay, I'm spamming at this point. Lightning coal? Lightning coal's not bad. Okay, it's dead. This one, it's just like so dead. I don't even want to like, check this. Okay, do I? Okay, fine. Frick. Every time I press chaos, I mess myself up. How is that even possible? Bro. Come on, man. Come on, man. Looks like I won't be needing any essence of electricity then. Because there's nothing electrifying about this other than getting my wallet shocked. Sheesh. Dex. Life. Why is it giving me so high physical? Okay, I'm going to just show you right now. It's going to give me like 200% physical damage on a crackling staff that scales with elemental. Crit damage. Why is it giving... Yeah, what the frick? 121? They can't even... This is not even scripted, you know. What kind of BS is this? Or at least it gives me lightning damage now. What the frick? Coal? Can't you remove the physical? This thing is freaking tilting me. What? It's like... I'm going to just tease you, jump around the numbers, and then boom. I fail. Yeah, it's so difficult to snipe like the elemental damage line when you actually want it on the elemental damage stuff. But when you're rolling for physical, it's always there. Do you guys get that feeling, or is it just me? I feel it's like just me. Never the right element. My shit always goes on like cultist bow or some stuff like that. Seems that my luck carries over to stars as well. Maybe it's like higher RNG. Higher chance of rolling garbage on the stuff that you don't want. Like it's inherently rigged. Okay, lightning stars was shockingly bad. But okay, now we go into the juicers, right? Completed stuff, let me move it aside. And of course, some of you guys are excited. You want to know like the PNL of stuff. If you join our Discord, I post the stuffs like bowls and whatever not. All of these stuff, this purple stuff here, basically whatever I crafted. And if I sold it, I will like put it on the Discord as well, so you guys can see P&L wise. Because now I'm recording it live, I don't know what it will sell for, whether we will make money. But that's why I give you like a benchmark of averagely what we're gonna get. So this is the fun part. Now this we will start testing. We take all of these here and let's do this. Oh, I don't need this. Do I need this? Oh, I do need. But I don't need Ox anymore because they have all been ogged. Okay, so let's check. Do any of them need the preferential treatment of Greater Essence of Torment? None of them. I don't see anything that's like super OP. Oh, crit damage. Oh, leech life. Cold damage. Low roll lightning. Ooh. Accuracy rating. I love that. Fantastic. Check this one. Oh, accuracy rating. Oh, I love it. Give me more. Wait, no. Please don't. I was joking. Come on. 80%. I haven't seen a freaking 120% or more physical damage line since the start of this entire freaking video. Oh, wow. That's a T8 physical damage flat though. Okay, this one is promise. That's a really high T8 flat. Did it just remove my attack speed? What the f... Why does it always happen to me, man? My first T8 flat and it died just like that. Oh my goodness. It keeps removing attack speed for some reason. I think it's scripted to do that. Do I want to rescue this? I mean, it's a low roll throughout. Don't really want to check that. This one... Oh. Can I open it more? No, I can chaos this. Accuracy. Yeah, if I can remove accuracy rating. Actually, I'm only looking for accuracy rating. Or the low roll physical, I guess. Oh, we remove accuracy rating. So this one actually looks decent. It's not the best. It's not the best stick. It does have dex and gain mana. So maybe it will like sell for something at a like much lower price. Definitely not enough to break even for sure. But hey, promising. Okay, this one, does it have hope? It has a decent lightning. And it's gone. Every time I say the line that I want, it just disappears after that. Maybe that's the trick, you know. Maybe I should try that. Okay, let's try that tactic. I say the line that I don't want to disappear. And maybe it goes away. Oh, there's a really high cold damage though. I'm supposed to check whether any god tail ones, right? I was so disappointed in all of them that I feel that they're all bad. This one actually T6 was okay. Okay, none of them I think. None of them are super god tier. Oh, I really like that stun build up, man. I hope that stun build up stays. Oh, I really love attribute requirements. Let's hope it stays. Wait, what? Freaking is useless. They just give you the stuff that you don't want. Inherently weak. I really love light radius and accuracy rating, man. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, game. Oh, this is the high roll attack speed. Oh. Ooh, elemental fire. Okay, let's try. Take out stun build up or fire. Thanks a lot, man. Why does he snipe the attack speed? Like attack speed has a higher chance of being sniped than others. For some strange reason, that seems to be the case. Attack speed disappear. I'm not even making that up. What? Max roll into intel. I'm not even making this shit up, man. Not even. Oh my goodness. Okay, now they're all ass. Clappers. Ass cappers. Getting my ass capper. 27, but low roll. Or crit chance, low roll also. Low rolls. Physical T3, leech. T5, T6. Low rolls. Oh, this is so painful, man. What? Okay, everyone gets one chance. And then we'll see. This one actually looks decent. Okay, I'll keep this. This is not bad. This is not bad, right, guys? I think it's decent. I need to lower the bar a bit. I felt like the bar was too high. Maybe we're expecting too much. Oh, this is not bad. T5, T3, T6, T3. Oh, do I want to save? Do I want to try? I mean, it probably won't even sell. There's no percentage anywhere. I mean, the percentage came this time. I removed the flat. It's messing stuff up. Every time the attack speed is the one that poofs. Okay, these guys did. It's so difficult. You might as well at this point just buy a completed stick, I feel. It's just... Oh, this is 135, but the attack speed is so low. Do I want to torment that? It's a very low attack speed though. Okay, let's check the last stick. What? Oh, this one's also... Okay, I'll just torment this. I would much rather a flat though. Okay, let's check the first one. Gain life, reduce attributes. Oh, wow, that's a really high... How much is that? There's a T6 elemental and T6 physical percentage. This is decent. This is decent. With a low attribute requirements, which I can probably Omen of Whittling away if I wanted to invest in this. But probably the best we've got so far. Probably the best. Long. Mr. Long does as well. Attribute, physical percentage, and accuracy rating. Wonderful. Not too bad. Oh, high roll crit hit. Leech mana. High roll physical damage, please. Percentage. Max roll. We try. Accuracy rating. I love it. Freaking love it. Give me... Wait, where is this one? Oh, yeah. Oh, the accuracy rating lowered itself. Fantastic. Okay, it's gone now. High roll physical, please. Oh, it's a 99% though. Oh. It's a very high roll crit chance. Sadly, the attack speed is not high. It's not maxed out. But okay, we will keep it. Maybe. I mean, none of these are probably selling in late league right now. Probably they are all like not going to be selling like hotcakes. I don't know who's lining up to get them. Definitely not me. But okay, let's get this guy out. You know what? Frick it. I have torments here. Let's just do it. Oh, the disappointment is real. Okay, we check all of them. We leave no money behind. Everyone gets right now equal chances to succeed. Irrational pumps. Oh, that's a really high physical though. That's an insane T9 physical, T8 lightning. That's a really high rolls on the prefix. It has attack speed. Unfortunately, it has melee skills though, so that's gonna make it a bit tougher to sell. But someone might like the high rolls. Someone might actually like the high rolls. Because high rolls means that it's harder to whittling away. Lower rolls means they will be sniped off first. Like that stun build up, easy to snipe. I don't even want to use like... I mean, I could use a chaos orb on this one. Yeah, should I? Yeah, just for the sake of this video, right? I don't need some freaking chaos. Oh, I do have chaos here. Like, okay. By right, if I had bigger budget, this is an Omen of Whittling candidate. You do have to invest in a bit. So hopefully we can get a high roll. Remove stun. The ideal best situation right now. Remove stun build up. Get a max roll in crit rate. Crit hit chance. I think that's the optimal. If remove my freaking physical, that's the worst outcome. That was like the literally worst outcome. What? Okay, give me physical again. Oh my goodness. Like, I can't believe it. When whatever you want it to do, it just does the opposite. It just feels that way. 93% elemental is quite high. Good amounts of attack speed. Decent crit hit chance. But we're getting nothing else here. Nothing else. What do we have here? Okay, we try, right? We give as much as we can for the remaining. Oh. Until attack speed of physical flat is gone. Physical still there. Physical still there. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's a high roll. Accuracy rating is still there though. Oh, the gambler has hope. My guy, if you guys see that the person's not replying, obviously the person's a little bit busy now for trades. But okay. He must have saw the super cheap item and is really excited. But this one has a lot of hope. I feel like this one has potential because elemental damage is max T6 with a decent physical flat with attack speed dex. But for the sake of this video, you know what? Let's just call it the last one. I'm just gonna do it. I normally won't take this dumb risk, but it's late league, so people want good stuff. Oh, they removed dex. That's how it always is. That's how it always is. Always is like that, ain't it? Okay, you guys get the sell treatment out of frustration. Alright, so a good amount of sticks here. If you guys want to know the outcome or whether I sell them or not, you can find it on our Discord. And I hope you found this video very helpful. Again, check out the other videos that we have over here that we already crafted if you're interested. Otherwise, we have more coming up if you're interested in. Tons of stuff that we actually gathered already. So if you guys want to see more crafting videos, stay tuned to the channel. See you guys in the next one. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace out.